Never light a cigar that way.
Yo, it's the Shadow Smokers Legion, fun, family, and smoke. Rockin' with Phoenix Fresh rhymes, they stronger than no. About to break it off with the illest of crews, led by the man Tony Wang, making his vision come true. Now let me take you on a ride. We got love for cigars, from the east to the west, only the brightest of stars. Our screen in the scene, little guy with the shop, shadow gazing around, you know it ain't gonna stop. Cigar mechanic don't panic when he's repping his brand. Escadillo and more, smooth as sticks in the land. Hashimoto's around, jumping live in the chats. Asian orange and more, his button's famous in fact. Cigars, pipes, whiskey, coffee, and more. Turbo jetting around, Tim with the dopest of pours. What's that? Huh? One wheel and reviews? Martin in the house, sharing the latest smoke news. Need to pick me up? Get to Southeast US. Bob and Chief in the mix, you know what they say, and God bless. We got that journey, voyage, private blends for the crew. Celebrating with coins, repping that dope swag too. Now I'm about to sign off, you know it's time for that audit. Light up the group with my post, you know I'll rock it and sock it. But remember y'all, Legion, it lives with a passion. From a man in the shadows, hey yo, the SoySauceAssassin. So cut it, light it, love the smoke from your region. After all we connect, it's through the power of Legion.
Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. I wasn't running late. I was exactly on the dot 9 o'clock when I started. Alright, exactly on the dot 9 o'clock. Alright, so I'm gonna give Tim the link. And today, as you guys already know, we are going to do the text blend coffee. So I already have during the day the number 3, right? Number 1, number 2, I don't particularly like, and I think it's kind of similar idea with Tianlong, and so we just gotta focus on number 3 and number 4. Now I had number 3 early today for breakfast coffee, and now I have number 4 for the evening coffee that I'm gonna go with, and I will be using French press. Because I think Tim Long is gonna use his French press, so I think to get the best comparison, to have everything like equal, we will have French press, right? French press it is. So right now is 9:03, and I'm gonna give 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Hold
okay?
on a second. Hold on. I'm just joining, but I just got a pour over, man. Now I got to buy a French press.
No, you don't. They are essentially the same thing. Okay, let me explain in a minute. Let me just put water in here first.
You with me? You with me, Matt?
Yeah. I'm trying to read some questions here. Yeah, runway 3 is clear to go.
Dude. Are you YouTubing now?
All right.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh wow. All right, sorry, man.
All right, so French press, coffees are in, waters are in there. How much water I put down? I put down 16.9 floor ounce, which is a bottle of water. Okay, a bottle of water in there, and that was 18 grams of coffee that I put in there. So usually you only need a cup of water, but I decided to put a little bit more just in case I need refills. I put 16.9, so I put 18 grams of coffee in there. Yeah, Matt's all like professional. Like he's about to go, a CS Counter Strike. He's about to go, LOL. What's it? League of the Legend, something like that. And he's like,
laugh out loud.
Yeah, no, League of the Legion, League of the Legend or something like that. And then after that, he's gonna go, DOTA all the way, DOTA. Teen, his teen Asian orange, man. Like when he go out there in the actual competition, he'll be looking like this, but with the shirt with the big gigantic orange right in the center.
That's right.
Teen orange, you gotta hear the announcer go Hashimoto, and he's gonna show out like with his cell phone on his hands, like yeah, because he's about to DOTA his way. So
I think he's gonna have oranges on either side, like 2 oranges on the front. Like that's what he's gonna.
No, when he wins, he's gotta after he wins, he's gonna toss orange on the way to the other side. Have you seen those actual gaming competition, one on each side, right? He's gonna toss all the way to the other side. Orange ring. He's gonna bring a whole box of Sunkist and just toss at it all the way to the other side. That's what's gonna happen.
There he is, man.
So today, because I'm doing blend number 4, which we thought probably going to be something that we want to pair well with the Maduro cigar. So, Casa Cueva Natural Maduro.
Hey, man, you working? You working, Justin?
Say what? What did you say? What I missed?
Justin's working, I guess.
Justin is working?
Yeah.
Justin who?
Hashimoto, right there, man. It's on the screen. Justin Hashimoto, dude.
Oh yeah.
You
It's
didn't
his
know
account.
Hashimoto?
Yeah.
The whole family look like Hashimoto. They all look
Right.
the same. You can't tell the difference because we're all Asians. So you can't tell the difference between two Asians.
Yeah, I'm using my son's setup today. I didn't want to go outside or sit upstairs in the office, so I said, "Hey, let me try your equipment out, man."
Hey, man, don't be opening up too many folders and stuff, dude. You might want to just leave well enough alone.
Trust me, no.
Hashimoto, I just have one question. I mean,
Yeah.
the setup is nice and all that. It looks like you're missing a cigar.
Yeah.
I am.
Cigar.
Yeah, I'm sitting inside. Yeah, I know.
Shame.
I smoked one earlier. It was nice outside. It was about 43 degrees. Now it's like freezing. So, but I do have this, yo.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. I caught Albert off guard.
There you go. There you go.
Booyah!
Sitting
Booyah!
right here, brother. Sitting right here in your face.
Yeah, you had to go get that out of the.
Oh, it's right behind the computer, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Locked and loaded, brother.
My basement is so cold. Right now it's only 54 degrees. Cold as hell.
Got me showing the cigars, what you did.
What are you having?
The Inch Natural.
Oh, somebody went all the way. Somebody's like, you know what? I have something to prove today. You know, it's not inauguration. I need to prove my manliness.
We're not talking about that, man.
We should be smoking the American then.
We're not talking about certain things.
Yeah, let's not.
I don't want to talk about it, but today I got reminded so many times. Like my email is just going off. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. It's like that's not breaking news. It happened once every 4 years.
Yeah, there's actually a show called Breaking News, which is really dumb.
There is a show called Breaking News.
Yeah, I think Lou Dobbs or something has it's called Breaking News now or something.
So because I drink so much coffee in the last 2 days, 3 days, I ran out of coffee mug to drink with. It's in the washing machine. So I'm just got to use Shadow Smoker's Legion cup to do it.
Oh, dude, that's easy, man. Just rinse. You rinse it out and throw it out, dude. That's what the Chiefs do in the Navy, man.
No.
You do a rinse and you go and you get like a man. One time, this chief had a secretary and she went and cleaned it for him. She cleaned his mug for him, pissed him off. It's like he had a whole good buildup for at least a good couple of years, and she cleaned it on him, and he was so pissed.
No, I need to have really clean mugs.
Just telling you, man.
To be
How the other half live.
To be able to get the true taste of whatever that I am tasting. True taste.
So who does that? Who does the rinse and then just pours a new cup? That's a good question.
But then again, I have like 20, 30 coffee cups. I have a shitload of coffee cups.
I ain't gonna lie.
Rinse and pour, buddy.
That's right. Ain't no shame in the game, man.
And you get a buildup, and you get a little buildup of it,
Mhm.
and it adds to the flavor.
That's because you guys drink the coffee too light. Because for my coffee, just one single cup of coffee will give me build up. Like, because it's espresso.
It's called the flavor saver.
Not if you not if you want, like, for example, if you want to taste like I said before that you had nutmegs with like cinnamon and stuff in there, right? And then like you rinse it off, but then you didn't rinse the whole thing off, and you want to taste something like a deep chocolate, and then now you gotta taste nutmeg and cinnamon and your deep chocolate. It's not good.
Right. Every cup's different. It's a new experience every time.
Full of shit.
Takes you on
Full
a
of
journey.
I don't think Matt and I are alone on this, Tony. I think there's others.
Oh,
that
there's
are
plenty of people. I guarantee there's a lot of people out there the same way.
There you
rinse,
go.
swirl,
Coffee,
pour, man.
coffee, coffee.
There it is.
All right, this is the 8-minute mark. 8-minute mark. Look at that.
I thought we were at the 11-minute mark.
No, we started at 3 minutes. So, 8-minute mark. And I think that's deep enough. Usually, 10-15 minutes is like too long. For me, at least. Because I don't put a lot. So, but we'll let the leftover steep just a tad longer. Because the point was to have the flavor. Hi, Mike. The point is to have the flavor. By the way, I just realized I didn't say hi to everybody, right? So, hi to Quake, who is, slowly becoming a true legionnaire. Like, seriously. Like, every day we talk to this guy just sounds more and more and more like a Shadow Smokers Legion member. No mercy there. No mercy.
Oh, no.
You want to know what video game you're playing, Matt? You're playing Cigar Roller.
Yeah, SSL Live.
Cigar Roller.
All right. So, and we have Joe Sparaccio. We have Tristan Steinheifer. We have Mobstyle, who is from, Arizona, which cool guy. Rarely sees him, though, but he's here. There we go. Coin checks.
Wait, bro, but we got you.
And we have Jason Martin today. We have Evan. Evan, are you on vacation? Like last time, I think you were on vacation. And we have Kat. Kat has been showing up more lately, so props to him.
He's been waking up in time. He's always sleeping.
You know who's been waking up in time? Jeff and James. Jeff and James has blew up the chat room. All right? I look away for a few hours. I come back. The entire room is Jeff and James. Jeff and James.
Double J, man. Double J.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I got off to do some work, and I get back on, and it was like, oh, my God.
And I was very surprised because I saw Chapin's name in the chat room, but he literally had 2 sentences and disappeared. I was like, no way!
He's like, you can't get in trouble in here. I'm out of here.
Yeah, right?
So, yeah, I was like, holy shit. He jumped in and jumped right out. Now what, you know?
Yeah, it must have been Quake's day off because he was on first thing this morning when I said good morning, and then he never stopped all day long.
Okay, I'm just going to crank up the fan a little bit so the smoke is not right in my face all day. So, yeah, Sherry's here too. So, Tim, what's going on?
Good cigars, good coffee, and good times.
Good.
You forgot good people, brother, but that's all right.
I can tell you guys how much of a hard time I have trying to sleep last night.
Come on.
Knowing that your coffee was coming today, or no, it came yesterday, huh?
Yeah, I drank it yesterday, and I was 4 in a row. I have four different kind of 4 in a row.
Jeez.
Yeah, and literally, I think that was 16 shots of espresso. So yeah.
Wired.
Yeah, 16 shots of espresso, clean, watered, cooled down, and with milk. I've done it all. Done it all. And today, this morning, despite of waking up really early, still like bloodshot, my eyes was like yellow, jaundice or something, but it wasn't. And then, I made another cup of coffee. This time, you guys saw the picture. I made it straight, double shot, exact the recipe that I would usually use for any morning coffee, Americano, for the number 3 blend. All right, number 3 blend. And tonight, this is the number 4 blend. Okay, so not gonna lie, Tim and I had a little bit of conversation here and there, in and out of it. And just compare notes to make sure that whatever I'm seeing is the same thing of what he's feeling, because like if it's completely different, a totally opposite side, that just says Tony's full of shit. Tony should not be. That just say that Tony should not be thinking about coffee at all. You know, because gotta make sure we're right. You know, it's not just like I feel like this, but it's completely wrong. And Tim just go, yeah, let's release that. Nobody's gonna like it. You know, so we you know definitely have to do some comparisons and taste it over again and make that tweak. Because if it's perfect the first time, something's wrong, right? If it's perfect the first time, something's wrong. So
or I'm really good, but that's not. No, something's got to be changed.
Something's got to be changed. So hey, Travis and Brittany, what's going on?
What's up?
What's going on,
So
guys?
you guys are outside, and then Hashimoto is hiding in his son's office.
Somebody's got to land them planes.
10 or 9er.
One niner.
Actually, yeah, I'm radio DJ today.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, let's see. Looks like Hashimoto is starting his own streaming channel. Yep.
Roger.
Ooh.
What is this? I deleted this on YouTube but not see it. So, yeah, and you can tell, Tim's getting ready. He's getting his dinner. Try to, fit in the time where nobody's eating but him. So, Tim, did you get your coffee ready?
I did. I have Test Blend 3 and Test Blend 4.
So I tasted Test Blend 3 today, all day. Like I was drinking slowly, redo another one, continue to drink it. Literally, the amount of number 3 I have probably can make 2 more cup, something like that. Now, but yeah, you guys can kind of imagine how much coffee I'm drinking, and I am physically tired but mentally awake. It's like you can't go to sleep yet. One of those like waterboarding kind of thing.
Yeah.
Coffee boarding.
Yep.
But here's what Tim and I kind of had a common thought, right? So basically, we think number 3 and number 4 is the best of the batch of 4. And Sherry, since you're here, if you already drink some, let us know how you feel. We like number 3 and number 4 the best. Number 1 is got too strong of earthiness of a taste that not even my wife want to go near it. Like it's like kryptonite to my wife right now. Like if I have
Sherry,
get a sip of
Sherry
number
even
1.
commented. Yeah, Sherry even commented when I asked her about it. She said that number 1 was a little too earthy for her.
Yeah, number 1 was too much, right? And number 2, to me, is too floral. Now, what does a floral coffee do?
That grows on you.
It gets you a girl. No, floral coffee has this aftertone that I think does not pair with coffee well, with cigar well, because that floral tone is just gonna completely cover anything that you have with the cigar. You're not gonna taste anything. All right.
Yeah,
and that's the same thing with the
bright.
other way around. When you have a floral cigar, you're not gonna taste whatever that's your coffee. It's just that's the way it is. It covers it up. This is why the spray that you use for your shitter smell like flower. Because flower covers everything. So.
Yeah, and the floral notes are too bright overall. I mean, it's a user-friendly bright. You could almost make it a breakfast blend. I mean, I already have a breakfast blend, but you could easily make it a floral bright breakfast blend coffee, like a Starbucks or a Peach or anything like that. That's when I did all 4 of them, I specifically hit, and obviously Tony, you know this from having all 4 of them multiple times now. I wanted to hit different flavor palettes and flavor notes with each specific blend, and because I wanted 4 very different ones, so that there wasn't okay, that one's kind of like this one, but is it better than that? I didn't want any of that. I wanted 4 distinctly different tasting coffees.
Right, and he definitely did 4 distinct different ones, right? So, for me, I think number 2. It's only really, really good if you're only making cappuccino or latte and you're eating cake with it. That's the only way that it's going to be very enjoyable to everybody who's trying it. Because I just feel like that floral note is way too much. Like right away, I was like, that's got to be like a Guatemala coffee. because that because the floral notes are so deep, and I was like that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. All right, and number 3, like I actually like number 3 because the balance of it. It's got a little bit of everything. Nothing particularly stands out more or less, and it's very creamy when it comes out. My wife was able to take a couple sips of that and said, oh, that's actually acceptable. She's like, acceptable, because she doesn't like any regular coffee. She likes sweet coffee, right? So she said, that was acceptable. I can drink this. And then she drank number 4. She like literally choked on that the spicy notes at the end.
Yeah, way too bold and spicy for her.
Yeah. So for those people who doesn't know, you can make coffee to have a little bit of spice. Some of the beans does have that, and that's why right away I was like, "Hey Tim, is that coffee from Papua New Guinea? Because their coffee is spicy, and it's just the way it is. That's just how that coffee bean is. It's just spicy." So I wasn't too sure, and then right away I asked him whether or not it's a single region or blended. Because if blended, then the other region goes out the window, right? You can just kind of get that characteristic. But I do remember if it's single region, Papua New Guinea is spicy. You can taste it right away. But this one creeps up. And it just slowly comes out, like a cigar, right? Like, when you take your first stir of the cigar, you get that little bit of spice. So I think number 3 and number 4 is gotta be where we're working toward to, right? Where we're working toward to. Now I'm drinking number 4 right now, and I can taste that spice right away.
Oh yeah.
I can taste that spice right away. It's clean. It's fresh. It's got that body, all right? Like it's hard to describe to people who usually not try to describe coffee. It's like, oh, that sexy coffee aroma. No, it's not gonna be like that. Coffee's coffee, right? So I'm drinking this. It's got that taste. It's got that body. It's got that char. You'll taste that burnt coffee char. It's close to a dark roast, if not already a dark roast. You can taste that dark roast char, right?
Yeah,
and
then,
then
into it.
And then you'll get that spice tingling on your tongue. Tingling. Hey, Dave Shoemaker, you get that tingling on your tongue. Okay. This one and number 3 tastes great with milk. And I'm talking about fresh milk, right? I literally went to get one of those glass bottle of fresh milk to test these with.
What about soy milk?
Bad idea. Go home. Do not put soy milk in your coffee. They don't taste good.
Just throw it in your K-cup, Albert. You'll be fine.
Albert has betrayed his K-cup and moved towards, pouring. So,
Yeah, I'm doing pours now.
Yeah. So, number 3, number 4. And then we feel like number 3 with a little bit more tweak, it's got to be perfect with your Connecticut and natural and maybe light Habano cigars. And the other spectrum will be number 4. Bold, dark taste that's got to, not going to be so underwhelming that whatever cigar you're smoking gets covered up by the cigar. So that's why I purposely picked a Maduro cigar tonight. I want to see how it pairs,
Yeah, I grabbed a Maduro also. I've got the Tabernacle Wiseman Elbow Wednesday.
So I think it pairs well because this coffee washes away the cigar taste. However, the lingering taste still have that cigar flavor. So it's not completely washed out. You still can taste it. Your nose will still have that retro hill that you just have. And it goes well. It goes really well. And here's what I tell Tim. I feel like the bold is too bold. The light is too light. Right? So, but I don't feel like it's particularly in terms of the roasting. Because the beans are already really dark. The beans are already really, really dark. Any darker, it will be just completely dark roast. It's actually very nicely charred. The color is there. It smells so great when I open it. It's like, full bag, which one it is, right? It smells really great when all of them are together. But in terms of separation, like if I separate it, I take the bag 1 and smell it. Bag 2 and smell it. Bag 1 and bag 2 almost have no smell. Bag 1 and bag 2 almost have no that aroma. Bag 3 has it. and bag 4 has it. Right?
Yeah.
And bag 4 has a lot of it. Like I can smell it on its own just sitting on the side. So bag 4
And
doesn't have.
Yeah, and bag 1 and 2, because of the regions that they come from, don't naturally have as much oil when the beans warm up. I know that's getting super nerdy for most of the people here, but that's why I wanted to, again, when I came up with the 4 different, I wanted to go from ones that don't produce a lot of oil to ones that can be very oily. And so that's sort of the thought behind it. But yeah, Martin, what's going on, buddy?
Martin!
Martin.
Finally! We haven't
was the
seen
thought-
Martin for a while. There we go. He's like, yeah. I'm
Got
right
his
here.
points, man. I love it.
But yeah, that was the
What's
thought behind
going
it,
on,
Tony.
everybody?
It's having 4 different ones, like I mentioned already, but 1 and 2 intentionally lighter on the oils, which means they're not going to be as aromatic, but you're going to get more of the lighter notes flavor-wise.
And you also get a little bit of that sour fruity note in the very beginning. So light though, because you already cooked so much of it, it's not really there. But like if you try to water it down, where the taste kind of separates, you can taste that sourness a little bit. But it's just lacking a little bit for me. And I think for majority of the group member who like to drink dark roast coffee and medium roast coffee, number 3 and number 4 will be the best of choices, right? So I did ask Tim to see if he can blend something into number 3 to get a little bit of that roasted nut kind of flavor, because that's what makes a light coffee like brighten up, to have a little bit body, right? I drink a lot of medium roast espressos, and when they are light, they tend to have that. They tend to add something to it to blend, so that there's a little bit of nuttiness, a little bit of creaminess, a little bit of toast, toasting nuts taste to it. That makes it brighten up, right? It has that because when you smoke a Connecticut, usually you get cedar, you get nut, you get roasted peanuts, you get coffee, and the creamy notes in there. And I think that you need something to kind of link them together, right? A little bit of note that can link them together. And I think, especially for those people who like to drink it black, that creaminess is necessary. That creaminess, and it just happens when you have a little bit of when you put in beans like Brazilian beans or Mexicans have a little bit of nuttiness, they kind of have that little bit creamy notes to it too. So, and they also have that little bit of caramel notes to it, believe it or not.
Yes.
It's kind of weird. Just it tastes like caramel. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, it made me laugh when you were talking about that earlier, Tony, because the flavor notes of what's in 3 and what you're looking to add to it is essentially adding the Italian blend that I have, which is a multi-region, which is a blended coffee, is adding some of those flavor notes into number 3, because it had some creaminess, it had some nuttiness, and it had some of those notes that you're looking for. So we're looking at doing a hybrid between the Italian blend that you had the first time you tried the coffee, and what we've got in number 3 right now.
And like I said, when you give me the Italian blend, I liked it. It's got that body, it's got that freshness, it's got that notes to it that it actually combines well, right? But like in terms of using your Italian blend for espresso, it was lacking, right? So right. I think this one, if we blend it right, you can drink it as like a little bit more than the regular Italian blend that you have, and then goes towards of people who like a between the notes, like just between your medium roast and your dark roast blend, just sits right in between. Yeah,
some Central American and South American beans will do that very easily for it.
Send Marco one of my OG coins because his contribution of the song, he deserves one. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, too bad the ashtray didn't make it, but it's USPS. It's kind of too bad.
Oh, bummer.
USPS, right? So yeah, and I'm pretty sure we'll find the perfect balance for it. And then it's just like I feel like that would have been perfect, just a little bit more, right? Just a little bit more will make it perfect. It will be something that I love to drink because I often look for that kind of stuff, and it's very close. I feel like it's very close.
Yep.
To have and it's kind of nice to have something that's different but close. You'll be surprised. A lot of time, people are actually drinking 2 house blend, but those 2 house blend are so close. It's just maybe one note's different or the body different. That was it. But then that becomes something that you drink all the time. So
Yep.
I think that's the next step. Now for the number 4 blend, all he had to do was just tweak it just a tad, and then there's nothing to add. I actually feel like it tastes pretty good already on its own, right? I think people's gonna like that spiciness, that little bit of spiciness. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people who drink their coffee are not gonna say, "Oh, coffee can be spicy, really?" You know, add some chili powder. You know, so
Chili beet.
chili beans,
Chili beet,
seeds,
yeah.
chili seeds.
No, chili pea. That's from Breaking Bad, man. You put chili pea in the crack.
I only know McLovin, man. McLovin, yo.
Just move on, Tony. Just move on.
Martin, why are you smoking today?
I have a bit of a celebratory cigar.
Ooh, what's there to celebrate?
I've got the Padron 1926 that was given to me by a Legion member,
All right.
Bush. And this cigar is in celebration of something that happened good this year. A couple weeks back. Well, I've been dealing with some shit. So the beginning of the year had started off rough, and I'm still kind of dealing with some shit. I think Cigar Mechanic's the only person who actually reached out and I talked to. But lost my train of thought. But this cigar is to celebrate me getting my job back at BMW.
Yeah. Congrats, bro.
So,
That's
today
awesome.
was my first day back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also got a little bit of Elijah Craig.
Oh
to
yeah.
celebrate.
Good
So
job,
that's good
brother.
news. That's good.
That's awesome.
So whatever you're dealing with, it's getting better. You know.
Well, I mean, it's something that I'll have to overcome. Like I said, the year started out shitty, got shittier, and then I got a call from my boss. So it's getting up there. I mean, it's whichever way the outcome goes, I'll make it work.
All right. Well, you know, if you need anything, the Legion's here. You know, we all have ears, so what fingers to type. So how you know, whoever you want to reach out to.
You know, it's funny because it's like cigar reviews and chatting with some of you guys online is just kind of like that freedom, I guess, to where it just kind of lets me be myself and not worry about shit. So thank you guys.
Good.
Good. You need that outlet.
Yeah, Martin, man, he's been killing it on those reviews, man. With the
I
with the-
know. He's like
the
famous,
ballad,
yo. Did you
the
see today's
funniest-
video? Did you see today's videos? I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Martin doesn't even know when he joined something, and somebody remember. He's like, I remember exactly what month, what year you're in. And then Martin was like, okay.
April
if you say so.
2019.
Yeah, he didn't even know himself, right? I was
Yeah,
like, wow.
if you say so, okay. All right. And
But
the
it's
guy
just-
even explained it why he remembered.
It's just funny though, because his last couple videos where he's been talking about the girls' faces, the bitch face and stuff, man, I've laughed so hard at that stuff, man. I'm like, fucking Martin, he killed it, dude. So
It's good. But we miss
you-
Martin. You know, Martin
Yeah,
has
yeah.
been out for weeks. All because Battle Zone. Yeah.
Yep. So I'll be going back to work again tomorrow, and it's kind of a refresher. I mean, it's kind of like I don't know what you would call it. Like it's like a nice change of pace, getting back to like a similar schedule. I'm not having to work nights anymore. Due to COVID, I mean, we closed an hour earlier, so
Damn.
the latest I would work would be 6:30, and then it's just it's like when I went in, everybody was welcoming. Everybody from every department that knew me just kind of said, "Hey, what's going on? How you been?" Just kind of trying to catch up. So it's going to take a little bit for me to get the system going because it's been so long that I got to learn the system again. But it's slowly coming back to me.
Good. I mean,
You'll be there in
that's
no
good.
time, man.
Mhm.
And that means Martin will be back more often because now he can say I'm working at night. He
Yeah,
won't be like
hopefully.
driving home like, I'm still working, guys. Yeah, can be on. But yeah, welcome back, Martin. You know you're always welcome. So, and you know, Discord is still waiting for you, just so you know.
My what? What?
We're
What
on
is?
Discord now, so
Oh yeah, I know.
you know
Even Daniel Martin's on there now.
yeah.
So
Yeah, think of it this
Hell
way.
has officially frozen over.
right.
You know, even Jeff and James figured it out. So you know, I figure you will figure it out too. Cool.
Yeah, I was able to have a little bit of free time today, in between customers, to just kind of scroll through Facebook. So it's kind of nice.
Wait, when you say scroll through Facebook, is it the Martin Amaya's page? Or
No, I
Facebook?
was in SSL just scrolling and looking at some of the recent stuff, going through the announcements, of course.
You know, we have a lot of announcements since
Hey.
you're not around. So
You just trying not to miss that audit, weren't you, Martin?
like
I know,
Martin
right?
didn't even tell me that he
I'm
got
not sure.
the package yet. Like I sent the package over with the cutter and everything. He didn't even tell me that he got it.
Well, it went to Stacy, so Stacy got it.
No, he went to you and Stacy.
Oh well, it went to Stacy because she didn't tell me anything about it, but she did show me.
Oh shit.
She did
It
show me.
says to Martin and Stacy Amaya on the address. Okay. So it's not like I addressed it to Stacy. It's not okay. Okay. So yeah. Coffee. We had the coffee. We drink the coffee. We talked about the coffee. Sorry, it's a coughing high right now. I'm trying to sort my thoughts because right now I have like 10 agents running in my head. Goes with a cigar. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Poker chips. So today, if you're in Discord, you saw some designs of poker chips that we try to make. Those are the first batch. We'll see how it comes out. If it comes out well, what happens is we'll make some in celebration of the Shadow Smokers Legion blend of coffee. And we'll work with, obviously, Michael and Tim to figure out how we go about for you guys to obtain those poker chip. It could be a bag of the coffee and you get one. Well, per order, you get one. And what happened is Tim Long will have one style that's related to this coffee. And Michael will have the other style that's related to coffee. But both will be the coffee logo on it. You know,
By the way, I
at
got something
least-
to say. I got something to say off topic. So
Sure.
just
Yeah, go for it.
another thing that happened this year, a couple days ago. I was also offered not only the BMW job, but my local lounge offered me a position working weekends there.
Oh.
So
Saw that.
Free
I'll be,
cigar! No.
I'll be getting that lounge experience, and it's just one step closer to me opening up a cigar lounge later.
Oh yeah, bro.
That's awesome.
Well, I know where we'll be meeting up next time, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Wait, are we seriously gonna do one in Texas? Texas is huge.
Well, I mean, when I get back out there for work.
Mm-hmm.
Be
Martin,
ready,
waiting
Albert.
for you to open that lounge so we can hang a big, gigantic, Shadow Smokers Legion sign somewhere in one of the VIP rooms.
It's within my 5-year plan, so within 5 years.
Damn, nice.
Awesome.
Cool, man.
Okay, I'll wait 5 years. That's okay. I'll wait 5 years just for you. I'll wait 5 years. 2024 meetup. No, he says 5 years. You'll be 2026. Grand opening meetup. It'll be like a grand opening thing
Yeah, there we go. SSL meetup.
for the grand opening. That would be kind of cool.
Can I just say, Tim, looks like you're in a blue box.
I'm Scarf. Hey, here. I'll fix. You ready? Yep.
Purple box.
Black box now.
I get put in timeout a lot. Sometimes it turns red.
Oh, dun dun dun.
When I'm really pissed off, it's red.
So right now it's blue, so we're safe.
He's feeling a
We're
little
safe.
blue.
I'm sad, guy.
I pissed off our designer today. So
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Actually, we'd be surprised if you didn't, Tony. I mean, that would really be the news.
Because I asked him to change the soy sauce assassin logo so that it's round. Because if you guys remember how it is the soy sauce assassin logo is that me popping out of that circle behind it. So I was like, just shrink it, just put it inside a circle. Just do that. He's like, that's too much work. I was like, how hard is to shrink it into a circle? He's like, if it's that easy, you do it. I was like, no. So yeah, he's pissed off. And
We expect no less.
yeah, right. So so if I'm gonna release a soy sauce assassin poker chip, that will be a while. I have to find someone to do it. A channel I follow does a cigar lottery where you put in 3-digit number. My number is 734. Today's number was 437. Just not your day. Just not
Nope.
your day. Just not your day.
Well, hey, Martine, man, you get to work at that lounge, bro. I mean, there's cigars for the review.
I
I
know.
know, right?
Yep.
He can finally do the reviews in the cigar lounge and not having
Oh,
to
no,
sneak it in the
dude.
car.
Not while I'm working now.
Like I'm kind of like when you smoke in your car, I'm imagining Stacy chasing you with a golf club. It's like get out of the car. So
Yeah, I was like, uh-oh.
I was
You
like,
gotta
he's
know
got to be going through a whole can of that Ozium.
yeah, you don't want to get chased by a golf club. Those things are like actually they were rated the most dangerous weapon in the world.
What was?
Golf clubs.
Golf clubs?
Yeah. Golf club actually does more damage to most things out there. Like for example, if you got a knife, a knife can hurt a human being, can kill people, right? But you try to stab a car, it's not gonna do much, right? You scratch the paint. But if you get a golf club, you can club a person to death and you can destroy a car completely. Just look OJ, it works. It really does. So.
Well, look at Tiger Woods' wife. Went after him with the clubs.
Yeah. Oh my God, getting chased down the street. Yeah. So yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, golf club, dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Dangerous thing. So, in terms of the coffee, I think that's it's not that complicated. It's that we tried it. We know where we're going. We're going towards the direction. The good thing is that I didn't go like all 4 tastes like crap, dude. That would be bad, right? It's like, hey Tim, all 4 is bad. I can't. At least we go like, oh, we kind of agreed. Number 3 and number 4 is where we're going for. So.
Yeah. And that's why I tested multiple different ways before I sent them to you, because I wanted to make sure that they'd be something worth trying.
Yeah, definitely. And now the biggest problem. The biggest problem of all of them. Getting the right coffee is not too hard. Roast it right. So long you got a scale, you get roasted right. But what are we gonna name it? Guys, ideas, throw it out there. We need to know. People in the chat room throwing ideas. Right now I got 2 possible blend. Right, one more dark blend, the other more like a light body blend. What should we name them? Baba Booey.
Assassin blend.
Something that's not gonna get us into any legal trouble, of course. So
Yeah, please.
nothing like fuck FDA and stuff like that. No.
I think it should be assassin blend or maybe shadow blend or I don't
Well,
know.
I think it should be something along the lines of something that goes along with turbo jet coffee. So jet,
Afterburner.
yeah, or like I don't know.
Well, that's where the blend 4 afterburner, because it's got spots on it.
Right?
Yeah,
Now
you gotta
keep
do
in
that.
mind, this is a collaboration blend, so it had to do with both themes, right? Like combine the theme together, figure out the right, the right name for it, because that name is gonna be remembered as a collaboration, and it's gonna represent Shadow Smoke's Legion as well. So put a good name on there. Don't put like a name like, tiny little guy, something like that.
Tony-
Don't put a
Tony
name
Small.
like that.
Tony's
full
fault.
thrust.
Fog muffler.
Tony's fault.
It's not my fault. This is definitely Tim's fault.
Well, then we should name it Tony Gets It Last.
All right, Tony definitely get a last. But Tony drink all four first.
I'm like Sherry. I haven't even
Martha.
tried it yet. Sorry.
You guys thought I was gonna
blend.
wait? No wait.
I gotta wait for the weekend, like Sherry. You know, it's just too busy during the week to actually try it and test it and get the proper flavors.
Now,
So
Tim,
y'all
is
see
there,
Josh's, by the way, Josh's idea?
No.
Josh's idea is Harpo blend. Why is Harpo?
That's
Oh,
Oprah,
Oprah.
Harpo Productions.
Oh,
And now that I'm
now,
drinking
Tim, is
this,
there,
now that I'm drinking
If
this
you do that,
with much
If
more
you do Harpo
volume,
blend, everybody has to get one. Like you get one, everybody gets one.
Hey, I'm fine with everybody buying one. That works.
right.
everybody should be
Free.
buying one. Okay, here's the thing: every Shadow Smoker Legion member should be trying at least one. Okay, so make this effort, worth the effort. I just taste a little bit more of this now that I'm kind of like drinking into this. It's much more of
Full throat.
so Tim,
much
do
more-
you,
much more volume,
Evan,
much more
is
volume.
there,
And now it's giving me this a little bit of ripe fruit flavor as well.
is there like a certain amount of time that you're supposed to wait when you roast the beans before you can grind them?
It depends on the bean region, to be completely honest with you. Certain regions need more time to gas off than others because when you roast the beans, they've got a process where, since they were heated up so much, that they need to release the heat cools off really quick, but there's gases that need to be released. And it's usually, with everything I've done so far, usually after about day 3, it's in a really good spot. And then like my Sumatra dark roast at day 5 on that one is absolutely perfect for it. So it depends on the region and everything. But when making coffee, as soon as you grind it, you're gonna want to brew it in whatever style you use, because as soon as you grind it, you'll instantly start to lose the flavor. You're breaking apart the bean and the oils and the flavor compounds and all of that, and it'll go stale much, much quicker. You can have a bag of whole bean for a few months and not worry about anything, but you get a bag of ground for a few months, it'll be stale.
Yeah, because I've heard that when you buy a bag of ground coffee, you want to drink it within like 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, at the max 3 weeks. Ideally, most people that buy ground coffee at the grocery store don't pay that much attention to the coffee. So for it to go 2-3 weeks, a month, whatever, they'll stock up and buy a 3-pound bag and it'll last them a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, ideally my preference is within a few days to a week. Week is the like absolute latest if you're doing ground coffee.
And you gotta know
Do
this,
you
right?
ground it?
You gotta know this. It have a lot to do with the chemical, right? It has to do a lot with science, because now if the beans on its own, with the oil protecting it, it doesn't oxidize as fast. But once you grind it up, all the surface is exposed, so it starts to oxidize, and that's where the flavor disappears. It's not like coffee tastes any different. It's because it's oxidized, so it carries more of that different flavor than the coffee flavor. So you gotta taste something that you don't want versus something you want. So when you buy ground coffee, once you open it, the gas the coffee gives off releases, oxygen goes in, now it starts to oxidize. That's why it tastes bad. That's why you're like, okay, so when I buy, pre-packed, pre-grounded coffee, it's in the bag for like 3-4 months, so it's already bad. No, well, because there's some gas off from the bag, inside the bag, so that it keeps the air out, like oxygen out, so it doesn't oxidize as fast. But as soon as you open the bag, oxygen went in, that's when it starts to go bad.
Yeah, next time you're at the store and you pick up, whatever your groceries are, go to the coffee aisle, pick up a bag of whole bean coffee and squeeze a little bit and smell through the one-way valve, which isn't what it's intended for, but you can get the aroma of the coffee out of it. And then pick up a bag of ground coffee, and you'll notice a pretty significant difference in how much aroma you can get through the coffee beans. And Martina, you asked if I grind the coffee. I currently don't sell anything ground because there are so many different ways to grind coffee, and the consistency and how fine or coarse you grind coffee for drip or pour over or French press or whatever. to it wouldn't give everybody the same fresh experience, and so I choose not to. I've had a lot of people ask me that, including today. I had a friend call me, and I said, I'm not at the point of grinding coffee because it's not a universal grind for everybody. You can go medium and go, okay, yeah, go ahead and do that, but then you get an espresso machine and you do a medium, and you're not going to have the right consistency you need.
And you gotta know that you don't have to go out and buy a grinder. If all you want to do is just make a coffee in your French press, use a food processor if you have to. You can use a food processor if you wanted to. The food processor will grind. You don't need it that long. You just need to break it apart so that the water goes through. Just pause it a few times, you'll have it. You don't need it that fine. The only reason that you need it fine enough is for espresso, is for certain pour overs. But if you just have French press, you gotta brew it in the water for that extended amount of time. It could be any. So long as it's grind up, it's fine. So anybody can do it. Anybody buys a coffee and I don't have a grinder. You don't have to. If you want a more control and more experience, flavor, then yeah, you go buy the machine to go for it. You get what you pay for, right? But if you just I just want to try this coffee. I don't have the equipment. I don't even know if I want to get into this thing. But I do want to try the coffee. Food processor will work. Okay, and just make sure you pause it. You don't want to keep it running. If you keep it running, it heats up the coffee. The coffee's gonna taste like crap. Oh yeah, make sure you wash the thing so it doesn't smell like vegetable before you put it in there. Because if you do, you might have a V8. So.
Or V6, depending on how big it is.
Oh God.
All right.
Who invited that guy?
Wait, did that cop have a middle finger at the end?
The what?
Yeah, there's a middle finger right there.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that cost you an hour, dude. You're like muted for an hour, dude.
I was like, wait, did I just got a glimpse of a middle finger on the corner of my eyes?
Matt, you got to mute yourself for an hour, brother.
Nah.
He wasn't even talking anyway. He wasn't talking for half an hour anyway.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Yeah, you can't save it up, man.
So yeah, keep the ideas coming. I do see the Shadow Jet blend and the Legion Turbo blend. That's actually pretty cool. Shadow Jet and Legion Turbo. That sounds pretty cool. But keep it coming. I'll put it all in consideration. So.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, Martin, that's a good question. I mean, especially I know Martin doesn't have all the equipment to do coffee, and he might want to try it. In fact, you could actually brew coffee without grinding it at all. It's possible. You can cold brew it like that. People cold brew by just putting coffee bean in the water and just let it sit. But you had to let it sit. It will take a while. Okay.
Yeah, I like my coffee hot. So.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could technically heat up a cold brew.
If worst came to worst, you could honestly get like a wooden spoon and throw it in a couple of Ziploc bags so it doesn't squirt out, and smash the beans up just to get something and break them up a little bit. I mean, if you really just wanted to try it without investing money, that'd be probably the most basic caveman style way of doing it, but it would work.
Yeah, there's so many ways. When in doubt, put the bag on the floor and jump on it. I don't think that's gonna work. But hey,
a hammer.
Yeah,
there you go.
The food hammers
Take a rubber
stuff, work.
You could take a rubber mallet, put inside a few Ziploc bags, take a rubber mallet to it, and you could break it up that way.
Or some people had a mortar at home. They can use a mortar. It work. In fact, mortar is gonna give you that aroma. It smells so good. So.
Did you say mortar?
I know what he's talking about. And we have one of those. In Mexican food, we use what we call a.
For the guacamole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
On those called mortar?
I forget what it's called in Spanish, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
There was a lot of jokes I could have said and all that, and I didn't. I just want y'all to know.
Do not pick on a coffee high person. Do not.
I reserve my conversation.
Do not pick on a coffee high person. Not a good idea.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy? I don't recognize this guy. Who's this guy?
Yeah, man.
New member.
Yeah, I got too close to my my lighter, man.
So Matt, why are you not smoking? Justin Hashimoto, how the fuck did that come about?
That's my son's. This is all his setup, man. I'm just downstairs chilling.
Yeah, which microphone are you using? The one on the headset or the one right in front of your face?
This one right here.
Oh, got it.
Quick said, in the shadow we pour could be the motto. I would think that it would be like we pour shadows.
Especially if it's dark roast.
Yeah. We pour shadow. United Roast could literally get us in trouble with United Airlines and United Cigars.
Yeah.
There you go. Quakes has got the answer to the little tool.
Mocha Jete. Mocha headed.
Mocajete.
It's the
Mocajete, that's what it is.
Yeah, mocajete.
Is it Mexican or Spanish?
Spanish.
Always
I just
got,
wondered, man.
always got to
No,
be
there's some
somebody.
things that are like Mexico thing, and then some are Hispanic, Spanish.
Yeah,
or
Mora.
whatever.
Look at this. Okay,
I'm just asking shit, man. God,
So why are you smiling then?
I'm a life learner, dude. I try to learn shit. You know what I'm saying?
The more you know.
Wait. What?
Exactly, man.
Travis, instead of telling us that Shifu Brew, you had to go to the chat room and type in Shifu Brew. What is the bad idea?
I just had to immortalize it.
Oh, jeez.
Shifu brew.
Oh, cool. We got somebody new.
By the way, thank you to everybody who was saying congratulations. I missed those comments, but I could see congratulations.
Yeah, there was quite a few of them, brother.
This says, Papa, I can't simp on you if your donate button isn't active. Papa's got more money than you. You don't have to simp on me.
Thick burrito.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
You misspelled thick.
Oh my god.
Dummy thick burrito.
Hey, Sherry, you still on?
Who?
Sherry should be still in the chat room, right? She
Oh,
can
come on.
use the hammer.
As long as Dummy does good, man, we can keep him on, right?
The dummy already repeat the same thing 3 times. I don't know if he cannot see the update or his button's broken. Oh god. Dummy thick burrito. You know, I do like burritos. Just saying.
Yeah. I think that's an Evan burrito he's talking about. An Evan
yeah,
style.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, that's what he's talking about. Just saying.
Yeah, Sherry, can you do the hammer, please?
Yeah, earn your keep.
Fan hammer.
Use that hammer. Use
Do the
that hammer, Sherry.
lavandaria.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, he's just repeating the same thing. He's spamming it.
I'm laughing because Sherry said I said squirt.
Squirt.
I said, yeah, so the beans don't squirt
Out
out.
of all, nobody else caught that but Sherry.
I was like, wow. So Ash Queen.
Wait, that's a repeat. I don't know. Is it a problem with the... Hold on, let me see. Hold on a second.
And that thing's just
Yeah, it's
filling
kept
with
going.
comments.
So, here we go.
That old boomer. So who's the old boomer? Me?
Right. I only type comment once, and that old boomer has no knowledge of me. I have no knowledge of your meme either. You know, I can't even tell the difference between a GIF and a meme. Okay,
You don't even know what a boomer is, man.
Had a whole conversation about that. So there we go.
Freaking millennials don't even know what a boomer is, man. That's funny.
I don't know. I don't know. So you know, a lot of good things going on, a lot of project going on, a lot of cool stuff going on. In fact, if you guys don't know, Tim actually talked about it last time. He's like, oh, maybe for the event, Tim might come up with something that we can put in the goodie bag as well. I mean, that would be pretty cool. We haven't figured out how it's gonna work, but it might happen. It might happen. So, you know, I just wanted everybody to know, even though we're talking about coffee a lot, we're talking about tea, we're talking about everything. The point is to everybody, so that everybody can experience different things, right? Raise your quality of life. Don't, you know, nowadays so many things are out there. Just try to say, oh, we make it easy, we make it perfect, we make it, you know, instant. You know, there's instant ramen is never gonna be as good as a real ramen, real bowl of ramen, right? So to try something new, to learn some new skill, to experience new things, it's a good thing. I mean, I'm not saying you have to, but just like Albert, once you try it and just toss that Keurig aside to the trash,
No, it's
Your
not. It's
life
not.
work-
It's not thrown away, brother. It's not thrown away. I'm just saying.
I'm just
As long as it's unplugged in the garage, you're doing better.
yeah. Okay, you know, you just who's Alex Jones? I have no idea. Anyways, you know, it just give you a better way to live. You know, better way to taste something that's more better. In fact, coffee can be really good for you, but instant coffee not necessarily. Not necessarily.
It's dissolvable sugar crystals.
Yeah, I mean those things you're buying is not what your money is buying. A lot of time you're buying a brand. A lot of time you're buying a packaging. A lot of time you're buying something that's mass produced but not often heavily monitored, right? So the thing about coffee is that it's not really monitored by anything. You know, you don't have to have a lot of detail on it. You know, there's not gonna be FDA checking your coffee beans, okay? You just don't know what's in there. There's a lot of different things that's in there. You know, you'd be surprised when you open up your K-cup. It's not just coffee. Okay, and I can tell you, pure coffee doesn't taste like K-cup. It doesn't. Right? You think that little bit of cup of powder is gonna fill an entire cup of coffee? Then who go out and buy coffee?
Okay, I bought a pour over, man. We got to keep talking about this. God,
Which one?
dang.
Did you buy a V60? What kind did you buy?
He got a V60. Yeah, he got a V60.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So you are.
V60, V61, something like that. Whatever
There's only
it takes.
V60. There's only V60. There's no 61. Okay.
T60 turbo.
So
I got 3 votes on my new idea in Discord.
Slow down, Turbo. Slow down.
Are you paying them for the votes?
Yeah, I do. For every 1,200 votes, it's 77 cents.
oh my god.
For just 15 cents a day, you too can.
Yeah.
Do I have to play that sad music? 15 cents a day. You can save this poor child.
Yep.
Yeah, Albert, that was a good choice of pour overs to go with. That or the Chemex are probably the top 2 used. So that was a good choice on your end.
My problem with the Chemex is that you gotta use gigantic paper.
Yes.
Paper is huge. It's kind of wasteful, but they work. I mean, in fact, Chemex has been out there like for a long time. The original design was way back in the day, right? And the only thing they fixed was a sprout, the where they dumped. That was the only thing they changed. For like what, 100 years? Almost 100 years now.
Something like that.
Something like that. It was a long time ago. But the thing is that you gotta use the entire paper. If you unfold a paper for Chemex, it's like this big. Alright, it's like 1.5 times printer paper, that big. Alright, and yeah, a lot of people like it though, because it makes a large amount. Because the paper's so thick, you can put so much coffee grounds in there. And,
Are you talking about like the green bar printer paper?
They are like really thick printer paper. they're like professional printer paper, But
Alright.
yeah,
Albert, not that old dot matrix stuff you're used to, where you gotta rip off the perforated.
That's awesome.
But if you ask yourself, it takes that much coffee ground to make good coffee, and then you look at your little K cup. How does that make sense? How did that make sense?
I know, it's just wonderful, isn't it?
It doesn't make
No.
sense because they just put flavoring in there.
I
I probably gotta get sued for saying this.
Hey, Tony, doesn't the sticker have Shadow Smokers Legion and Turbojet on it?
Say that again?
Mhm.
Doesn't the sticker for the back have
It
Shadow
does.
Smokers Legion and collaboration and done? There you go.
Well, there's
You're
2 of them,
welcome.
so you gotta be collaboration A, collaboration B.
Perfect.
Call it the hot and spicy.
Yeah.
But yeah, you gotta, you don't wanna, really, if you wanna have good coffee, don't go with a K cup. The convenience is not even worth it if you think about it. Especially if you're someone like Travis that drinks like 5-10 cups a day. That K cup.
Does somebody have a dog dying in the background?
Matt.
That ain't me, bro.
I was like, someone watching porn?
My dog's
Dying
want to come
dog,
outside, and I'm
porn,
not
same
letting her,
thing.
so she's griping at me.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, that sounds like a mating call right there.
Usually it is me, but not today. No, I mean like the dogs. I'm sorry, not.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Not the
whoa.
mating call.
Who have heard Matt doing his mating call?
And I don't want to know what that looks like when you're doing it either.
That looks like Matt drunk with the
You
shirts
can't-
off, like,
yeah.
mwah, mwah, yeah.
Just know you can't see my eyes. Okay, just.
Matt found his son's personal folder.
That's a good one. I didn't think about that.
Oh,
But I did-
God.
My son does have this here on his desk.
That's pretty
Oh,
cool.
sweet. All you Navy people, you'll know what that's all about.
I am
Sherry's
not worthy
cheering right now.
of that. I'm not worthy.
Miss Sherry, the Crow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I
So I got
did
a
thought
question
about
for, Jim.
making a poker chip for the people who serve the military in the group. However,
That'd be
like
awesome.
I say, I always think twice before I make stuff like that because I don't want to offend any person that's serving. I do not want to do that. It's like, yeah, why are you making something like that? So yeah, that's why I'm not making those because I always think that if I'm making something and it's wrong for any reason, like using the wrong logo, using the wrong bird, using the wrong thing, it will offend some people. So that's why I'm not making those. So yeah.
Anything with Navy would be offensive. I'll give you that.
No, because I don't understand it that well. I just know that they are risking their life out there, but I don't know what is considered appropriate to them, you know. So
Sure.
that's why I'm not gonna even tackle that. Yeah, we have a little the military tag role for the Discord. I think that's as far as I can go, and I have to. If you guys don't remember, I asked everybody, is this offensive to you guys? Because I don't know. And I'm not saying that they're easily offensive or are being offended by anything, but I think they deserve to be honored for and not any chance of being make fun of or feel insulted for any reason. So
Well, anybody in the Air Force, Navy, Marines, everybody needs to respect.
yeah,
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Don't forget Coast Guard.
And Coast Guard.
anybody who's serving at all. And I just feel like I don't understand it enough to say, hey, we can do this and
Yep.
consider it honorable thing. You know, I don't understand it. So
You ever notice that the Coast Guard's always the last? They're always the last one mentioned.
They are. Everybody.
Unless
forgets
you
the
start
Coast Guard.
sinking, then everybody wants to call up.
Right?
well, Travis probably know Coast Guard better than everybody because their region usually floods and stuff like that and needs a Coast Guard to help. So
Believe it or not, during all the flooding, it was the National Guard, Coast Guard. I mean, because most of the time our flooding's not from the coast, it's from the rivers. All of y'all snow melts, and guess where all that comes?
You're welcome.
if
You're
they're
not
not
getting
airborne,
California.
no. You see, that's the thing. A war is not won by just air. So you cannot say, if they're not airborne, they're not worth anything. They all deserve equal respect. They all deserve equal respect. There is no if or but, okay? Because you think that back in the day nobody was fighting the war for your freedom if there was no airplane? Come on, they're still out there.
Actually, yeah, naval was a huge difference on that. The difference maker.
Right?
Yeah, go back to World War One. The Navy was detrimental in World War One. I mean, they played a huge role in the first, or what they called the Great War back then.
Yeah, body jailbreak. If anything, when it comes to serving members, I will not try to understand any joke. Like, I'm serious all the way when it comes to military people. They deserve my 100% respect. So it's not even gonna be funny to me because to me, I feel like nobody that's serving should deserve to be made fun of. Yeah, but I mean, you're serving, so yeah, you're a veteran, so you can make fun of your crowd. But I cannot be jumping into that same joke. I cannot say I understand that joke or something. Like that.
Yeah, I don't understand them either. Like when they were talking about the crayons and all that, I have no idea what it is.
That's a Marine joke.
No idea.
Yeah, that's one thing I cannot say. I cannot laugh with because
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
So each branch of the military, always picks on each other. It's always how it is. It's always been that way. I mean, there's plenty of sayings about the Army, which is airborne. So we're not even going to go there. Let's just
But that's
leave
the
it
thing.
at that.
But you guys are in the same circle, so you can make fun of each other, right? It's like Asian
Right.
can make fun of another Asian for not
Right.
knowing how to use chopstick. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
There's
but
Asians that don't know how to do his chopstick.
say that again.
There are Asians that don't know how to do chopsticks.
I don't know. Ask Hashimoto. Maybe he doesn't.
I do.
There are some Asians that will use chopstick like pencil. I don't even know how
Tony
to do
can
it, but
tie
they
his
can.
shoes
They
with
hold it like a
chopstick.
pencil. Say what?
I said Tony can tie his shoes with chopsticks.
I can do anything with chopsticks. You know, if you need to, I'll deliver a baby with chopsticks.
Tony can tie a double Windsor with a pair of chopsticks.
Yeah. I can't make fun of Asian that can't use chopstick. Well, yeah, leave that to the Asians to make fun of Asians that can't use chopstick because other Asians know how to use chopstick. If anything, I can say me being Asian, I know how to use chopstick better than any Westerner. Period.
Like if you don't know how to eat boiled crabs, you get made fun of for that.
You know, I cannot say that. You know,
That would be me.
I know how to use fork better than everybody else, but I can say I can use chopstick better than everybody else. Right?
I know you guys all be laughing at me trying to get some of that. What do you call them? Crawfish and all that stuff. Like that's just not me.
Oh,
man.
that's I could teach you how to do that in like
Wait,
30
crawfish?
seconds.
Don't eat
Yeah.
crawfish. It's not good for you.
Eat crawfish, but it is not good for you, but do eat it.
A lot of
It's
Asians
just-
got.
It's just as good as licking lead-based paint. You're
Yeah,
fine.
you can get poisoned
Right.
eating crawfish. You know,
It
I don't
won't
even know
kill
why
you
it's called
till way down
crawfish.
the
It's not
road.
even a fish.
And it yeah, I mean,
You know,
Don't they call them crawdads?
you should never like they're like tiny lobster that never become
kind
a
of a
lobster.
tourist thing. Crawdad is kind of a tourist thing. We just call it
Crawdad's like the bigger crawfish.
No, that's a crayfish. That's like a Jamaican thing.
That's craw uncle.
Those
That's
things
a
are
big
full of
patty.
parasites. Scary. I'm not eating those.
That was
We
bad,
suck
man.
the heads on them, the whole deal.
You know,
Ugh.
nowadays crawfish is something that people using TikTok try to eat like 20 pounds of those. So, not something we
Yeah, I
enjoy.
mean
to eat.
that 20 pounds. That's not even that big of a challenge. I mean, most adult men my size can kill 10 pounds real quick. Like
That's
when
because-
you buy crawfish, you calculate 10 pounds per person. That's how you do it.
Right, but I just say 20
Five,
pounds.
5 pounds if you got kids and stuff, but an adult male can eat 10 pounds.
Wow.
Because you got to think, you're only getting about a half a pound out of a 10 pound because there's about this much meat in a crawfish this big. So you
But
got
that's the
you're not
thing, though.
eating
That's the
the
thing.
thing.
I live in
That's why you
America. We
don't-
have lobster here. Literally, our lobster in the rest of the world is called Boston lobster. We have lobster here. Just eat the big ones. Don't try to get that much meat out of like 5 minutes of work. You know, get that big of
5
meat.
minutes. Oh, that you pop the ring. That's it. 2 seconds. Literally, you snap it, pop the ring, suck the head.
Yeah,
pull
but by the
tail
time,
out,
how
throw
long would
down.
it take you to eat 10 pounds of crawfish?
About 15 minutes.
How long would it take you to eat 10 pounds of lobster?
15 days. I don't know. What's one lobster weigh?
Huh?
What's a lobster weigh? About 2 pounds?
Well,
You know-
a chick lobster is about a pound.
So you have to eat 15 of those?
Yeah,
That might be a little rough.
but like it will take you minutes to eat that.
Yeah,
Yeah, versus,
but it's not spicy.
you
we
can
eat 'em
dip
for
into
the
anything you
fry.
want.
Albert, I can hear what's going on in your head, bro. Just
Albert, you know what
Yeah,
I'm trying to say, right?
I-
You get it, don't you?
You know what a lobster looks like, right? you know what a lobster is, right, Travis?
Yeah.
Okay, just curious.
Travis, like how much a lobster weighs?
It's an undeveloped dolphin, of course.
You mean ahi ahi?
Yeah.
Oh my god, where are we going with this? I don't know.
Yeah, it's going south.
One of them deals.
Yeah. No. You gotta eat the full size stuff. It's like How do I describe this? Like eating a steak.
Life is too short, man. It's too short to be eating crawfish.
Yeah, it's like you could have bought a nice piece of steak and just eat the steak, but instead you decide to go eat a rabbit and pick the bones out of it. And all you got is that little meat after you picking the bone out of it.
Michael's not here. Leave him out of this, man. And by the way, I did hear him talk some smack about me on the last live when I wasn't there on Saturday.
We did not talk smack about you.
No, he did. About me not asking a question to Cuevas, Lewis. I knew Matt wasn't gonna ask no question. It's like, oh, okay, bro. Okay.
Oh, by the way,
Damon Jones,
did you figure out if he said you get a life? Did you figure that out, Matt?
I don't need to figure anything out, bro, because you're the one that called it, not me.
All right. I'll look it up.
I ain't got no sweat off my chest, bro.
One of the good news here for the audit, one of the band making manufacturer got back to us. We had to print minimum of 5,000 bands.
What?
How many? 5,000?
5,000.
What are we gonna do with 4,000 bands, man?
Yes.
Didn't somebody want some wallpaper?
Yeah.
I was like, Michael, how long would it take for us to get rid of 5,000 audits?
Damn.
I know what you do with the bands. You use the bands to paper the boxes.
What?
Use the extra bands to paper the boxes with, man, to cover up the boxes and stuff.
That would cost more labor than a band.
Yeah, that would. But
Matt, you couldn't ask him a question because you're blushing, giggling through the internet. That's at least that's different than this.
Yeah, I think Brittany takes the cake though.
Yeah, Brittany took the cake on us. Brittany literally going to send the cake, so it's a different story.
Thank God Brittany got on, took the heat off me.
She saved it. She saved the day.
Yeah. So yeah, 5,000 band. I don't know what to do with 5,000 bands. We're waiting for the other one. Maybe they will have a smaller option, but it looks like I can tell you majority of the cost is in the setup. Set the mold, set the all those things, coloring and all that stuff. That's what's gonna cost the most because they are like one-time fee. But 5,000, like I don't know what to do with 5,000.
Man, you can make your own toilet paper, bro.
That sounds like a good idea. Just take.
That's what you do, right? You would, you'd have to have the same size every time.
Because they do have an option where we can print the primary band and the secondary band for almost the same price as if we just print the primary band. However, our primary band has a name on it, so if we print one, that's 5,000 of that blend. I can't swap that. I can justify the main band, but it's hard to justify the secondary band.
Well, if you did a main band, you could use the main band for other cigars, and then have redo the.
Right. I was thinking if we had to get 1,000 band and then send a few thousand band to Casa Cueva for our event cigar, that's totally fine because it's primary band. But the secondary band, I can't justify it. Like how we gotta deal with 5,000 of the same band. I literally was like, you know what? Maybe we should print the secondary band with just a shape and no name, and we just write up the name up there.
Yeah, but between what Matt and Travis and Brittany buy, we should easily be able to go through 5,000 bands.
Travis alone is gonna be 5,000. Travis alone is gonna be 5,000.
I'm not even on the top 50 customer list, bro. Like,
I'm not either.
We can change that.
Wait. Hashimoto, are you even on the customer list?
The only two people I know on that list is you and Travis.
I don't even know if Hashimoto's on the customer list. Period.
I can't be on the list because I can't buy from Arizona.
There we go.
So
Travis, is that Romeo y Julieta?
This is the new unreleased Casa Cuevas Reserva Habano. Nobody's supposed to know about that but me.
Yeah,
Get
right.
out of here. You're banned. You're banned.
Look at that. Look, what is that? I ain't gonna show you the front because they're on YouTube.
Yeah.
What is that?
You're banned.
Show.
You're banned. Somebody kick him. Somebody kick him.
Y'all were thinking for about 1 second at least.
No.
I said, well, he's my only customer.
Nope.
I'm so tearing. I'm tearing. See that? Yeah. No.
This cigar came from Tony.
By the way, Matt, did you even notice that I gave you a shout out in the last video today.
I didn't watch all of it. I got to the part
I didn't-
where
I didn't call your name out, but I said Utah because I was basically talking about the Utah taxes.
David
no,
Joe,
I-
that is Martin in the hoodie, and is that how do you pronounce that? Laird?
Huh?
Laird? Laird? Laird?
Laird Mayhem.
What's going on?
Hew. Mayhew.
Mayhew.
What's going on, Laird? I don't know if I pronounced your name right, but you know, at least I tried to say hi, right? So
Martina, who is that?
I mean that is something we're working on right now. You know, Michael's still looking for a different manufacturer, see if they will print with a more reasonable amount, because 5,000. What are we gonna do with 5,000? I can never imagine.
Where are you getting all these? Okay, I'm looking at Discord and I'm looking at YouTube. Is there another chat channel?
No, why?
All right, I just don't see layers.
It's right
whatever.
here. Right here.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
the name of the person?
It's
Yeah.
too small, dude.
That's from.
Oh,
that's
okay.
actually from. I
Yeah.
believe from Facebook, from the Soy Sauce
Yeah,
Assassin
they're
page.
Oh, Facebook. Okay.
Yeah,
they're
that's from
asking about
Facebook.
me. Yeah, that's me. It's me in a hoodie.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this person has found the Soy
Yeah.
Sauce Assassin page, and
Probably because of me.
probably because of you. You know, Martin and I go a long way back. Okay, Martin and I went a long way back. I still remember Martin's like, "What do you think about me starting my own channel?" I still remember that conversation.
I don't remember that conversation.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't. He doesn't, but I remember.
I'm gonna have to watch the rest of that video now, Martine. I mean, I was gonna watch it anyway, but
Well, you gotta watch it anyway, right? Tomorrow, sometime tomorrow.
right.
Yeah.
So how many cigar reviewers do we have in the Shadow Smokers Legion right now? 1,
Oof.
Wow.
2, 3, 4, 5.
We got Bob. We got Cigar Mechanic. Well, he's not really a
Chief.
cigar
Bob
reviewer,
and Chief
but he's got
too.
channel.
Bob
Chief.
Cheese, and
got
then
Tim.
Martin,
We got
and
me.
then Tim.
We got. Is Ron Real still in SSL?
I think so.
We got Ron Real.
Yeah. You got Cigar Mechanic.
Well, I
Counts
said
it
him.
up, so he is part of it.
You got JT Baker. He
Is
has a
Kyle?
new cigar channel.
Is Kyle still in the Shadow Smokers?
Yes. he
Yeah,
is.
Kyle.
So Kyle.
Yes.
Kyle who?
Kyle Garrett.
Dad
Oh,
Smoke
yeah,
Cigar.
yeah.
Who else?
I'm trying to think. Who else has a
So I
channel?
counted 7.
Doc from UK.
Oh, wait a minute. We got James and Jeff.
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
So we have like 8 or 9
Yeah.
cigar reviewers in the Legion, which is great. I mean that, even though the cigar industry is only so big, there's only so many cigars out there, right?
Yeah, we all know each other,
Yeah.
The greatest thing is none of us agree anything about cigars at all. So
right? Yeah, I mean, I don't like anything that I smoke, so
We might agree on one thing. We might agree on one thing. How many of you enjoy watching Tiki Torch?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. There's some videos that I do watch and I do enjoy because they're quick, they're simple, to the point.
Quick, simple, and sadistic.
Yeah.
I'm,
I don't
I'm gonna-
like him,
Go ahead.
but I do like some of the cigars that he does reviews on. I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't watched him
I did
since-
one review for 30 seconds, and I forever think that I cannot top that anymore. I can only put my face in a trash can one time where that looks that
I like
good.
those videos though.
I completely
was
agree,
epic.
Tony.
That was my best video ever. So I don't know if I can make another one that tops that. So
That was the best video ever.
That is
not
the
just
best
short,
video.
The best video ever.
and it only takes
You
you
should
30
win a
seconds.
YouTube award for that.
You got the
Nothing's
Grammy.
ever topped that, in my opinion. Nothing.
Yeah, I can never top that one. That's why, I was like, can I make another one that tops it? I don't know.
All right. So there used to be a thing said where, the weatherman is the only job you can have where you can be wrong half the time and still keep your job. I think cigar reviewers are in there as well, man.
Yep.
But the thing about
Totally.
cigar review is that, how do you prove someone wrong?
Yeah, you can't prove that. It's all
Right.
taste, right?
I mean, whether
It's all
you can kind of prove that someone's wrong, but how do
Right.
you prove someone
Right,
smokes
right.
cigars is wrong? I can't even tell. Like Martin said, tastes like crayon. I can't prove that that doesn't exist. You know,
It's a
Hashimoto
wax.
say he doesn't taste orange. We can technically prove that, but you know,
No, you can't.
Yeah, okay.
No, you
I
can't.
don't taste orange in that cigar
Team
right now.
TAO in the house. We got a shirt. Right? We get the official. There's a shirt.
I'm an honorary member for time being because I can't taste orange.
Right.
yeah, he
And
cannot
he's
taste
wearing
anything
orange.
right now.
You know,
Gonna
we got
kick
so many
orange.
freaking coffee manufacturer people. We should have like a coffee cigar or a coffee reviewer in our group.
It's
I'm
tough.
looking at one.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Looking at
Travis.
two.
Two of them.
I did when I was doing that
Travis.
cigars. I did do a cigars and coffee.
We can review
did-
coffees, but it's gonna be tough because majority of our member doesn't understand coffee that well. And I'm not saying that as an insult or anything. I'm just saying that because it's like watching a channel that reviews wine, right?
Yeah.
And there's preference different. But then there's a standard set for how to review a coffee. There's no
I
review
mean, I
standard
watch
for
whiskey review
cigars.
channels. I enjoy those.
Right? There's a
I
review
would-
standard for coffee, and there's the how to rate a coffee at actual standard. But there's not much for cigars. So you can have all kind of things for cigar, but coffee, if it's good, it's good. There's no like because I taste something else, it's good to me, so it's good. No, coffee.
What do
there's actually a
do
rating
y'all
system.
know the YouTuber Should I Smoke This? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Well, he has 3 channels. Should I smoke this? Should I drink this? Should I time this? Where we review one. Should I time this as watches? Should I drink this as coffee? Should I smoke this as cigars?
Like I don't get him because I think that he have diabetes or something like that. That's why he's asking. I don't know.
Who?
The guy that
I
did
don't
the
watch
should
the
I
channel.
smoke or should I drink? I feel like I watched one of his episodes. He actually talked about like he's diabetic, so he couldn't do certain things. I don't know.
I don't watch that channel. He just seems like an asshole.
Well, I thought we are all assholes in this industry. We're
I
all
mean,
assholes.
his personality doesn't mesh well with someone I would watch on YouTube. I'll just say that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot
I
of people
watched-
that I wouldn't watch. So
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Jeremy Sires.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Yeah.
That dude's
Yeah, but-
legit. He's fire.
he's funny.
Yeah.
He's funny as fuck too.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
If we can find a way, we've got a mutual friend, and if I can work that connection there, I'm going to try and see if he'll come on down to the nub.
Jeremy Sires.
Oh,
No.
That's a cool dude right there, man. He does coffee. He does it all.
yep.
did I
I've
hear
got a-
just like if I'm gonna see if I can work the connection to see if he'll come out to jump to the knob on Shadow Smoke's Legion show.
Let's see if we get him first.
Hey,
Just-
when is that show, by the way?
I think it's Sundays at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, but
There
I
it
might
goes.
not be.
There it goes.
All right.
Here it goes.
Something like that. I think their logo looks a little bit like that, maybe right there.
Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all.
There you go.
Click the
Yes,
bell
man.
because some people don't know what it
Because
does.
it does something.
Right? And bleep bloop.
Yeah, there you go. The bleep a blooper.
Yeah. Down in the bleep bloops.
That makes me want to have a Davidoff, and I haven't had Davidoff for a few days now. So
A few days.
few days.
You know, the funny thing is, I see Damon's comment about smoking 2 to 3 times a week. Now he's smoking 5 times a day or 5 a day. Like today, I was like, I think I'm going to go the rest of the week without having a cigar. And then it was
That's
kind of
because-
decent weather outside, and I was like, I'm having a cigar.
5 a day is actually a little bit more than usual, but then again,
Yeah.
it'll be minimum if you're with Brendan. If you're with Brendan, 5 minimum.
Yeah, he's at 5 by about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you kind of feel like
Every day.
obligation to catch up because he just keeps smoking. You need to catch up. You're like, I can't do it go that fast, one after another. But here's the thing though, when you're hanging out with people and you're talking the whole time while you're smoking, you're less likely to get sick smoking a lot of cigars for some reason. Like if you're smoking it by yourself, if you do one after another, you might feel sick, right? But if you're with a bunch of people, you can do one after another, it's not feeling sick.
See, I can't do that where I'm smoking more than maybe 3 cigars throughout the day. Because when I'm at the lounge, I'll go over there around 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and that one cigar will last me 2 to 3 hours. And that's
How
going to
does
be like
that
a
work?
chore. I don't know. It's like I'm there talking to people, but it lasts me like 3 hours.
That means you're not taking your puff every minute.
No, I am, and the cigar stays lit the entire time.
It's because you're
I
famous.
usually smoke 3 cigars for every live show. I'm usually smoking 3 on these. I'm already on my second one.
I remember when we first started the show, I only do 1 cigar per show. Now I'm doing 2 or sometimes 3 cigars per show. So, you guys are bad.
It's like in the mornings. In the mornings when I'm really chill, I could just sit and slowly smoke a cigar.
Well, that's how I am with coffee. Like when we're watching this, doing this, I'm drinking coffee like crazy, and I'm not paying attention to the flavors. That's why I want to do it on the weekend.
So, are you gonna drink it on Saturday and give us a full report on this?
I can do that Saturday morning. Well, I got a couple cars I got to work on.
Yeah, you can. Just because you're working on a car does not mean you don't need a drink.
Well, true, but I've got people coming over that want to learn how to work on cars, so I'm
It doesn't stop you
I guess
from
I'm
drinking
on a
liquid.
class.
You charging them by the hour?
I should. It should be double for me doing this because it's like it's going to take twice as long.
Right.
So, yeah.
I'm waiting for the weather to get better because I need to adjust my headlight. The headlight is not straight.
Are you teaching them how to rotate their tires and do an oil change?
No. We're actually digging a little deeper. It's my friend's kid's AC compressor seized up, and that's where I was last Saturday rescuing him with my trailer and truck. So,
but the problem is if it's AC compressor that seizes up in the winter time, that should be okay. He still can drive home.
no, he has a serpentine belt, so it runs off that one belt.
Yeah.
You can't have a belt on there at all. So
That makes it real fun.
He can technically still do that, but you will just hear the entire way home. You gotta hear just driving home.
Oh no! It'll chew that belt right up because that's what happened. The belt broke. They thought.
Oh, okay. The belt broke, then you can't. But the belt can slip. That's what I'm saying. The belt can literally slip because the serpentine, it will slip. So
it'll melt.
It'll melt, but you'll be able to drive the entire way hearing the belt squeak.
Oh, he wasn't going to drive all the way from Salt Lake, so to here.
Yeah. Well,
that's too far.
Why is everyone pairing with cigar bourbon and whiskey wise? Bourbon and whiskey wise, I'm usually a Scotch guy, so I'll go with Toki or Yoichi or some Scotch, And if you ask Hashimoto, it's probably gotta be Screwball. He drink a lot of Screwballs.
I like me some Screwball.
And if you ask Sherry, it's gotta be Crown Royal Peach.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If you ask, sometimes if she have it, it will be Blinton's.
I got some Blanton.
Yeah, but then again, Sherry's got all kind of different drink. Every time you see her, smoking something, drinking something, it'll be different. It'll be different kind of drink. It'll be a fancy drink.
Buffalo Trace is really good too.
Buffalo Trace is pretty good. Yeah.
Buffalo Trace is good. Elijah Craig, what Martine has tonight, is really good. Yep. I really like the Woodford Reserve Double O. That's really good.
Yes.
Wild Turkey 101 actually is really good too.
Wild Turkey 101 is too strong to pair.
I didn't really like that one.
1792, that's pretty good. And also, what's it? The shoot.
Yeah, 1792 was just a little too. I don't know if it was bitter or it just hit me too hard.
Really? Angel's Envy is pretty good. Angel's Envy. Macallan 12.
Angel's Envy Rye.
Oh, Weller. I like Weller too.
Yeah, Weller's good.
Weller's Henry's pretty good. Eagle Rare.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes Johnny Walker.
I like Old Forester too.
Johnny Walker Green is really good.
Yeah, and Old Forester is good, Martine. That one's good.
And if you can get your hands on it, some Pappy Van Winkle.
Yeah.
Big if there.
Yeah.
Huge if.
Yeah, that's a huge if. That's like travel to a different state maybe. If. Yeah, but yeah.
Parallel universe.
Universe. There is for bourbon pairing. There's so many options. Like depends, right? like Hashimoto said, he liked to have with rye, and I personally don't like rye because it's spicy. I mean, for those people who doesn't know what the difference between bourbon and rye, one is spicy, okay? So I just can't go with the rye, but you know, some people really like that spice kick. So some people pair with tequila actually.
Can't do no tequila.
No,
Some people top with
rum every once in a while. Rum every once in a while is good with a cigar, but
if I drink rum, I'll do rum and coke. I don't like to drink rum straight. Rum and coke is my thing. I like to drink rum and coke.
hey Matt, so you like screwball? Have you? I was doing it for the last couple weeks actually. Take some Hershey syrup, so make a chocolate milk. Throw some of the screwball in there. It's like a peanut butter cup.
Oh, God damn! You have to tell me that.
You are welcome.
Diabetes, here I come.
I may have polished off an entire bottle of screwball and Hershey's chocolate syrup in like a week.
So you just chocolate milk basically, and then throw some screwball in there.
Chocolate milk, throw some screwball in there, and you are good to go.
Man, it might be coming out of both ends on me though.
Why, lactose
It's worth
tolerant?
With the milk, yeah.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
Wait, is that what? It? I don't know. If coming out of both ends, I don't know. I don't know if it's that worth it.
Right. Might have to use some of that almond milk.
There you go.
Almond chocolate milk doesn't taste good though.
Yeah, I've never had it, so.
You know what? Why if you just do hot chocolate without milk? What with non-dairy creamer? Hot chocolate non-dairy creamer. That makes it.
Well, I usually make my
like
hot
a
chocolate
Starbucks
without milk.
drink.
Well, just do a like lactose-free milk, like lactate or.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit sweeter, but it's pretty much the same.
I'm old school. I got to go, with the regular
What did you
milk
just
there.
say? Latte makes it a little bit sweeter. Lactate has half the sugar.
Yeah, but there's a sweetness in lactate that isn't in regular milk because they put in the protein that breaks down, or the enzyme that breaks down the lactose.
Right, but there's actually less sugar though.
Less sugar, yeah, but the enzyme or whatever it is that they put in it, for me, makes it taste a little bit sweeter.
Quick say will be worth it doing life, Matt.
Ooh, there you go.
I'm the guinea pig, I guess, like tuna fish, hot tuna fish.
Hey, Matt, I'm willing to bet you can't drink a gallon of milk in an hour, man.
Yeah. I ain't
Why would
even
anybody want to drink a gallon of milk in an hour? I wouldn't even do that, and I drink milk.
Without the challenge is like without puking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't gonna
I couldn't
happen.
even drink. I couldn't even goggle down a gallon of milk like that. It
No.
just feel gross afterward. Why would anybody do that?
To watch people throw up.
I'll drink
I
a
think
gallon
that's
of
the
milk
only
if you
thing
eat
that
a
you
Tide
want to see.
Pod.
Like, when you choke on milk, it goes out everywhere. It's pretty nasty.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Bubbles come out of your nose.
Yeah. It always just shoots streams out of your nose. David Jones says he will be at the hospital if you did that. My egg roll is down to the knob. 3 p.m. Oh, come on, Sherry. Sherry, how can you do this to me? That was, Sherry must be drunk. She's
That's
usually
actually a
not like
jab
that.
at Brandon, by the way. That's a jab at Brandon.
Yeah, for the
Oh
egg milk.
my god.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where is Brandon? Out driving to Cali still?
No, he's in Vegas right now.
Oh, that's right. He was going to Vegas. That's right.
Is he coming back this weekend?
He comes back late tonight.
Oh, that's a quick trip.
Yeah, he got there Monday, I think.
Mhm.
Either quick trip or racetrack.
Shut up, dude. Only people that know those gas stations will understand that one.
Oh my god. Let's see. What else do we have going on? We have things that still need to be shipped out. I finally found one box that will fit those the ashtray from the Revive thing. I found one box that will fit. So one will go out. We still haven't heard much from Fernando, so I need to catch up with him again to see if he's still recovering nicely and stuff like that. That's the thing about being a group in the Legion. We do care. I do think about it here and there. I mean, I didn't reach out to Martin that much. I just, a text here and there. But, we do care. We do care. So.
I just got your message, Tim. Thanks.
Yeah, I saw it. No problem.
Speaking of egg rolls, Quake's got his today, his ceramic.
Oh, shit. I need to hit up Quakes to send me some more.
Yeah. And it broke. So.
Got what? What did you send to Quake?
Quake's got his ceramic egg roll case, and it was broken when he got it.
He got it, and it was scrambled eggs.
Are they gonna send him another one?
It was egg fried rice.
Hey.
Are they gonna send him another one?
He said he emailed him. He's working on that part of it. So
I think they'll probably send him another one. You can sell the egg roll without that thing. It should be fine. They are about the same price now. So, things that's on the site about YouTubers. Did you guys hear about what happened to a Korean YouTuber talking about kimchi? Is it kimchi? Yeah, kimchi. So this Korean YouTuber actually had to come out and apologize and remove a video because she was talking about kimchi and somebody says kimchi is nice Korean food and she given the thumbs up on that comment. The entire China just attacked her saying kimchi is Chinese food. I was like, really?
Well, okay.
Kimchi is not even Chinese word. Yeah, I was like, wow, really? It's tough to be a YouTuber nowadays. Whatever you do wrong, you have to come out and apologize. The Uncle Roger guy had to come out and apologize because he filmed a show with another Chinese food reviewer who happened to practice Falun Gong and is against China. So he had to remove that video and apologize.
okay.
It's hard to be YouTuber nowadays. People get so frustrated. People get so much attack. Once attack starts, it never stops, right? So it's tough. It's tough to be a YouTuber. I don't know. I got attacked a few times on the show. I mean, not on the show, but getting messages and stuff like that. But that didn't bother me too much because I think I actually did a show where I don't give a shit. I don't know if Tim, did you have that problem before? Like it was somebody just decide to attack you or send you an email says you're crap or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I've had people that have sent me messages. Not very often. I'm not
very
famous.
often. Yeah, right. But that does happen. And the reason I bring it up is like, oh, come on. If you gotta watch video, support the person that you're watching because it takes time to make those. Right?
Yeah, I remember the first time I got a thumbs down. I was like, cool, somebody didn't agree because you get thumbs up and comments. And it's like, oh yeah, I agree. Oh, thanks for the video. Blah blah blah. But I'm not at the level of Martine yet, so I don't get that much hate mail.
Well, at least the old fingers up. The finger up. That's for sure.
Yeah, there we go.
Chinese coming hot on the cultural appropriation. Chinese think that everything came from China. But yeah, I mean that's pretty tough. I wonder if Martin gets that. When I go to Martin's video and sometimes I see one thumbs down, I was like, who did that? Ah! And that's not even my video. I was like, who did this?
But it's like everybody's video. Everybody has one thumbs down.
Yeah,
and
someone
I'm like,
just go to all the video that comes up and just one thumbs down. Here's your thumbs down.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I almost wonder if so on say Tim's show, if Tim does it just to, you know what I mean? But like Bob and Chief, they got the same thing. It's just one every
thumbs
time.
down.
It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, on my top 10 of 2020, I think it's like 2 thumbs down. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. Sorry, I happened to pick a month before they came out the #1 cigar. Also, yeah, sorry, I'm wrong. Clearly,
Right. Just haters.
I know, right? It seems to be a trend. Somebody will go out there and give every video a thumbs down. And there's other people that like to go to a different language YouTube videos, and there's you're waiting for that one English comment. This is it.
Hey, Christina's on. What's going on, Christina?
Christina, what's going on?
I've been following Christina's pictures and stuff like that. She seems to be happy. And that's a good thing.
Yes.
I think she was looking lately. What's she looking for? She bought a new waxing kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, that's pretty cool. But I did look at a lot of her picture with her kids. She's happy, so good for you. Good for you. I think there are people who will press thumbs down button just if they see our thumbs up. Just do it. You know, those people who think that might do anything negative is actually quite the opposite. If you do a thumbs down, that actually push the videos up. So
I got a theory about that with email, man. Check it out. You always see the high priorities email, like they pop up a high priority, like you need to look at it, but no one ever does low priority, and that's an option, right? So I think if you were to say, "Hey, my email is low priority," that'll probably get read even before the high priority. It's like, "Hey, what's low priority?"
What do you mean? Like my high priority email goes to a different folder.
Well, you're different, Tony. I'm just saying.
You don't count, Tony.
You get your mail in the mailbox and you see something that says it's low priority. It's like, you know what? What the hell is that? Because it's never used. So sometimes something that's very seldom used gets more attention. That's all I'm saying.
On my low priority stuff, like my wife's like, those advertisements about.
Well, that's different. That's different. No, it would be like from someone and it'd be that kind of thing. Because it's probably gonna be like a joke anyway, right? So I want to know what the joke is, or the little funny story is. So
it might work if you don't have a lot of email. How much email do you get a day, Albert?
One.
At least 50 to 100.
One low priority.
50 to 100.
50 to 100.
Yeah.
By 6 a.m., I have over 500 emails in the morning.
Yeah. You got to quit clicking on those ads, man.
No. Like I think probably a quarter of that is ads or reminders, and all the other one is when somebody like responds to all, you gotta get more email. Yeah. I get a lot of those. Somebody had like 20 conversations between that 1 hour. They cannot just call each other. They have to send an email. One email be like, okay. So.
Yeah.
Looks like Christina's ready to move.
Okay, Tony, are you using the Rabbit Air? I packed that up. It's upstairs. It's going to Cigar Mechanic once I get the label. But yes, Christina says that she's going to move. Where are you moving to?
Yeah, I saw that a week or two ago on her Facebook that she was getting ready to move. I think it's closer to family.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
It's good to be around family. In fact, yesterday I had a conversation with Albert talking about family. Family was great. It's good to talk about, to be out around family. So, what else did we miss? Things are going on. Our 1 year anniversary is already over. Our 2 year anniversary is already over. We're moving towards our 3rd year.
Already.
Huh?
It's a damn 2 years already.
I know. Can you believe that? Can you believe that we went through 2 years, even with Jeff and James? Like I thought that the group was already gonna fall apart when we had the shadow gaze. So it's I feel like this year is the year where we go above and beyond, right? We have so much project going on, right now, especially right now, coffee, poker chip, events, 2 different cigars going on, and what else? I feel like there was something else.
Tony, you're such an underachiever.
Well, Asian, Asian without A's are just sins, okay? So yeah, we're doing a lot, and I feel like it's only first month of the year. So by mid-year, I think we'll have another set of project going on. But I think this year we'll definitely focus on that event. That event is gonna be it. It's gonna be a blast. And those people are still kind of like, oh, maybe I'll go and maybe I wouldn't go. I'm just gonna tell you, all the guys that you see here are most likely gonna be there. Right? All the guys that you are familiar with, talking to, chatting with, is gonna be there. And you get to meet all of them in one place, and it's gonna be lots of fun. Right? And Luis Cueva is gonna be there. So
I'm gonna be like looking up all kinds of dad jokes and calling out all the best ones.
Wait a second. Hold on. Okay. All right. Damon Joe says, is Chris doing okay, Tony? He's the reason I came over to Cigars Daily and got connected to the OGs in there. Which Chris? We got quite a few Chris.
Yeah.
Chris
Haskell.
Powell?
Ruby Powell?
Chris Powell has been missing action. But he did sign in for the audit, so I don't know what to say. He did sign in for the audit. Before my plume mayhem. Yeah, Chris Powell. Chris Powell has been missing action. I haven't heard from him, but he did check in from the audit, so I would think that he's doing okay. Chris is one of those guys that has a lot to deal with mentally and physically. So, you know, I gotta give him space. I'm the type of person that I'll give everybody space if they need it. You know, if they need time, quiet time and stuff like that, they just have to let me know they need quiet time and space. I would never bother this person. You know, because I sometimes, like, I just don't want to hear from nobody. You know, there are times like that. And I just don't want to, I need to sort out my problem. I need to put me as priority. There are times like that. I want to put me as priority. And you would think that everybody want to share their inner demon and stuff like that. That's what he called it, inner demon, right? But a lot of time, you know, a knot can only be untied by a person who tied the knot. So you gotta.
Yeah, I deal with my own demons by myself.
Right. So you kind of have to allow this person to sit down, look at that knot in front of him, and so that he can slowly untie it. Once he gets to a certain point, if you feel comfortable to share it, he will share it. You know, once every problem is solved. And sometimes maybe, you know, he's not comfortable to share it, then he won't, right? But what's past is past. So, you know, look forward and move on, and that's the best path, right? Path forward. So I feel like he needs that. He needs a lot of that. You know, he needs to sort out his life. You know, when he started with us first year, he's big life change. Big life change. He had to move out. He had to move change. There's a lot of things going on. So although I don't know what's going on with that, I feel like, you know, when the time's right, he will come out and say, hey, I'm back. You know, I'm just gonna make fun of him and says, hey, stranger, and he will tell us what's going on, what's good. You know, not everybody want to share what's bad, but they prefer to look at what's good and what's there to move forward with, right? So and then we will focus on that. What's good to move forward with, right? What's bad is behind, resolve. That's great. You know, focus on what's good. Like Martin Maya. Right now he's dealing with some shit, but he's focusing on the good. He finally got back. You know, people there are nice. You know, he's doing what he did best. You know, doesn't have to bother zone anymore. You know, he gets to sit at his regular corner, smoke with us. You know, and have a drink, and possibly the puke bucket. You know, he's just gotta go back to his regular thing, right? Next, you know, when he's back enough, we just challenge him to a 3 cigar challenge, and then we'll watch him on the bucket again.
Hey, Martin, you still catch shit, brother. Can't, you know.
Now, part of the fun over here is that you gotta catch some shit no matter who you are. Now, I'm the host of this show. I catch some shit the moment I get on there. Somebody will make fun of my accent.
You're supposed to. That's the name of it.
Is it? That's what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is, bro.
You know, our show is really about focusing on what's going on, announcement, and all the fun stuff. So. Christina says, I have been living with my parents since my husband's passing, but I bought a new house near my parents so I can get back to being normal, so I can get as normal as I can, but a new, better normal. That's great. And that's the best part, right? Move forward and do what you can. You know, buying a new house is great. And, you know, especially your kids and all that stuff. It's a lot. A lot of time you feel like there's a lot to deal with in life, and life is not without problem. When, you know, if you're living a life without problem, then you're not living. All right. The thing is that life is all about solving problems one at a time. Right. So it takes time. It takes a lot of time to sort out the thing, and believe it or not, once you solve one problem, the other one comes up. That's just the way it is. Like a car, you never finish fixing a car, right? You never finish fixing a car. You never finish fixing your house. Something always breaks. Right? And that's the same thing with life, right? So we choose to enjoy our life. We do some hobby. We do some relaxation, cigar, drinks. That's our relaxation. That 1 to 2 hour of time of your day that you can focus on yourself, and everything else you just tackle it a little bit at a time. You know, tackle a little bit. Like Tim is like, when he's gonna shut up.
I just put the ceiling in my studio today, and so I'm, as you're saying, one project at a time. I'm like, yeah, I gotta mud and tape the joints and all sorts of stuff.
One problem at a time. You know, Tim, you should really try that that Musso black, the blackest paint ever, and put it on the roof. That would be pretty cool.
That stuff's expensive.
It is expensive, but that's super cool. You can literally make a room dark as hell even with the light in there. It will actually absorb light. Like it's actually a paint that can take away lights.
The nice thing is I'm so white I would still show up.
It's so weird because if you're standing in front of that paint and you take a picture of yourself, it looks like somebody copy and paste you on there. It just looks weird. The perception of depth disappears because you no longer have a shadow on it. So
yeah, there's no reflection, no nothing on it.
Yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, everybody's dealing with some problem here and there, but remember one thing: is Legion's always gonna be here. I'm always gonna be here, and my ear is always free to everybody, right? Do we always have a solution? We don't. We don't have a solution, but we're here. We're here, and that's what the family is about, right? And that's why I want our group to be tight knit, not just like a group of 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 people that doesn't know each other. I want everybody to know each other because that's what a group is about, right? If you want to be a group, be part of the group, not just in a group, right? If you wanna just join a group and for no good reason, go join, I don't know, go join one of those parades or something like that. You're in the group and nobody knows you. If you want to join a group, be a family with the group, be proactive, be doing things with the group, share your life experience, share your what you do, and that's the pretty cool thing. That's pretty cool. I think that's the best part of life is that you can do that. We can actually from different part of the world and get together and really be a family, and that's pretty cool to me, at least to me. So this is so 2021 where I'm talking and then two people's on their phone and two people in the bathroom and one people still trying to figure out what's on his screen. So yeah, we got fun times. Today's Wednesday, right? Today's Wednesday. So yeah, and I'm kind of surprised. We have like 14 viewers on a Wednesday. That's actually rare. Usually we have like 6 viewers on Wednesday, which is totally fine. Just who has the time and all that stuff. I'm super excited right now for what's to come for this year. The coffee is gonna be super exciting. The cigar is gonna be super duper exciting because that will be a one well-known brand cigar, right? It's legit. It's produced by the company specifically for this, and that's actually really cool. To get to this point from zero, from when we started. When we started as a group, we're like, okay, we're together now. Let's share some photo, right? Let's have like every swag out there in the world, anything that you can think of. Let's make it, right? To have our own cutter, right? To have our own cigar, our own sticker, and now our own coffee, right? And that's a huge progression. That's something that a lot of group will never do, and I don't know what other group is doing, literally, because I cannot imagine how you organize an event with a group of over 10,000 people. How do you organize that?
I don't follow very many groups.
So, I don't know how you can organize an event or organize something fun together as a group that big. But something like us, we can do it. We can actually say we want to do this, we want to do that. Let's try it and have something. And we're not particularly brand specific, right? We support the brand that is within our group. But it wasn't like when we started it and we go, this is the group for this particular brand. It's not. This is a group that talk about every brand. Like I'm a Davidoff whore, Oh, thanks for nodding.
Anytime, I'll nod anytime when you say that about Davidoff.
Yeah, I will. I am a big Davidoff smoker, and Martina Maya is a super duper McKellen fanboy. McKellen fanboy right there. See, he had to correct me for that, and this is not the first time my team correct me. Last time I think he corrected me for saying Fuerte and Fuente a while back. The difference, but anyway, I'm a Fuente and Fuerte, yeah. So yeah,
Wait, whoa! I got the perfect name for the coffee, man. Madurio.
What?
Oh, geez.
Madurio.
I can't use that. I can't use that. I feel like there's gotta be one time where that's used for Casa Cueva for something. I can't use it. That's up to
Oh man, we got it for our coffee. Madurio, that'd be number 4.
There's always gonna be that one jackass in the group, man.
You know what? How about this? If we were to make another cigar in the future with Casa Cueva, let's ask if we can use that.
Madurio.
Madurio.
Great.
Sold. And it'll taste like nothing but orange.
Oh yeah, infused in orange.
I won't taste it though. I just don't get it.
That's okay. That's okay. Everybody else will. That's all it matters. Everybody else
Right?
will. Damon says I'm in other cigar Facebook page, but I don't feel connected to them like I do at SSL. They are actual clubs. I guess that's the difference, right? A club versus a group. And when you join a group, you don't necessarily, in there for a goal, right? But Shadow Smokes League has a goal. And the goal is to raise your hobby standard, raise your living standard, just make something better. Go towards a better level, like level up. Just like our chat room, you gotta level up, right? Level up your game, right? You could be a beginner, you could be someone that's been smoking for 5-6 years. I'm pretty sure Tim's still realizing certain cigars that he didn't know about, or tasting notes that he never thought he would ever taste, right?
Should always. Every cigar is different, and not all of them taste brands.
You can be a master chef out there, and there's always something new to discover in cooking, right?
Oh yeah.
So for our group, same thing. There's always new pipe tobacco we learn about. There's always new cigar we learn about. There's always new drink we learn about. In fact, if we were not together in a group and then watch Bob's cigar, we probably won't even know Screwball, right? Because we watched Bob, and then one day Screwball came up, and he's like, we started drinking Screwballs because he talked about it, right?
Yeah,
it's all about
perfect.
getting better at what we do, learning new stuff, and really take what we have today and move up the next level the next day.
Not me, Tony, man. I'm just here to smoke a cigar, dude. That's it.
Albert,
Yeah,
even
but
you moved up, leveled up, from K-Cup to pour over.
Yeah.
Right? You leveled up. You went from smoking in the backyard to having a shed.
Right.
Yeah, that is true. That is
Right?
true.
That's level up. Travis too. Travis went from smoking one cigar to buy 20 boxes of same cigar and become #1 customer of Little Guy Cigar Shop. That's level up. That's way level up. That's like way up there, like off the screen.
Travis went from smoking in the shed to smoking outside.
The front door.
Albert went to a she shed.
Martina Maya went from a measly Mayada to 2 cars.
Yep.
Right? From measly Miata to 2 cars that he can't smoke it. That's
All right,
level
Martin,
up.
Are you smoking in the cigar? Are you smoking in the car again now?
It's too
On
cold. You have
occasion.
no choice.
On occasion.
Wow.
Only because I'm limited on time. So to be honest, I try to get my reviews done, and I'm short on time. So the only time I can smoke is in my car.
But now it's gotta go back to that regular schedule again, right? In fact, you just say you have 1 more hour. Now you have 1 more extra hour in the day.
Yeah, I was just going to ask if you were going to be changing your schedule at all with the jobs and everything, if the releases were going to change up at all.
No, the releases are gonna be the same. So I'll still have that schedule, but I gotta work my reviews around my schedule. So most of that time is gonna be in my car, or on the weekends on my days off. I'll try to fit in a review over on the park bench.
Man, okay, I got a challenge for you, Martin. You should do a review at work in the in Fuego, man. You got at the cigar lounge, and you got to try to fit it in. That'd be a fun video to watch.
There's too many people talking. I wouldn't be able to do that.
No. You I work here. Everybody, shut up. I'm gonna record a video. If you guys don't get out, buy your cigar in the humidor and get out.
What you do is you tell them they'll be in the video. You tell them they'll be in the video, and then they'll shut up. That'll be sure.
He'll just have to use Brennan's do you know who I think I am?
Oh,
Everybody
don't think
play.
anybody- Yeah, I don't think anybody at the lounge knows that I do reviews, so that'd be kind of a weird introduction.
Yeah, but
You just
like,
go in
like,
there and
that's
says,
like
"Hey, Martin
kind
and
of-
Maya, we're back at it again." You know.
I bet people come in because you do reviews, man. That's
You know,
why
it's
I
funny
like that.
because my boss is the owner. He knows me. He knows me like from coming into the lounge, buying cigars, smoking with him and the other guys. But I don't think he actually knows that I have a review channel. And if he were to see me pop out my camera and start recording, it would be like a "What are you doing?" kind of thing.
No, he'll be like,
But do they,
"All right, Martin, we need to raise your money, raise your pay, because you're a YouTuber. Raise your
And he
pay."
even mentioned, he's like, you working here, you will have your clientele, because like people, supposedly the people who work there, they have their specific type of clientele. And I'm thinking in my head, well, I mean, I'll have all my reviewer friends come and hang out with me, so I'll have that clientele.
If you can call that a clientele,
It
right?
could benefit him greatly.
But yeah,
That would benefit him. No, I think it's going to benefit him, man. People will come in there because of you, dude.
I told
Martin
you.
and Maya's got like what,
famous.
6,000 subscriber or something like that, some crazy number.
I don't have that much. Not yet, anyway.
It will be. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. You
Only
know.
a matter of time. Yep. I mean, it's been 2 years already.
You know, people who watch. Don't tell me it's 2 years already. Look how much subscriber we have. 2 years in.
Yeah, I can see him now, though. He's in the humidor with a customer. Yeah, you don't want that. That's a piece of shit. I reviewed it.
No.
Unless it's
You know
that
what's funny, though?
day.
It's funny though, because I mean, real quick, I know somebody's watching right now. He sent me a message on Instagram. One of my very first subscribers, his name is Rory. Rory has been a subscriber of mine since almost the beginning. So big shout out to Rory, who's always been there supporting me and the channel and helping me grow. He's always leaving very thoughtful comments about the review, about the way that I smoke a cigar. Just he's always been there. So big shout out to Rory. Rory's watching the channel, so thank you, Rory.
He actually shout out to Rory on his top 25 review. Like, you know, he was like, that cigar is given to me by Rory. I actually pay attention. I had to apologize. My comments are usually not thoughtful. But
Yeah, I got a comment from Rory on one of my videos, and it was funny.
Very thoughtful comments, like very long, thoughtful. He'll watch the review and he'll comment on specific things. So I appreciate
Nice.
Rory for everything he does in his comments and just his viewership. He's awesome.
That tells you the level of, you know, professionalism that Martin has got to. You know, he started out, you know, nobody knows, and now he got to a point where he's an actual reviewer. You know, he might have said is that he's not I'm not somebody different. I'm just everybody.
I'm
But
not.
it's not that case anymore.
Martine, I told you, bro.
I'm not nobody.
You are, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not nobody. I don't have a button with my face on it. I mean,
No, Martin, look this way, okay? You got people leaving thoughtful comments on yours. I get people that says, Papa, you need to open your, super chat because I need to be simped on you. That's kind of the comment I get versus the comment you get. Huge difference. Huge difference. So.
Yeah, I will say this. Rory commented on me, too. So, you know, not really. I'm just kidding.
You don't even have a channel. You have to go start a channel already.
I laughed when he commented on mine because me being a Christian, he goes, good review, Tim. What would Jesus smoke? And that was all he commented. That's why I
That's
laughed
funny.
hard at that, actually.
So
Oh,
basically,
I don't know. Why would Jesus smoke? Jesus probably will smoke everything.
so basically, I had to step up
He
my
will
game.
love everything.
Like
He'll even
Davidoff,
love, he'll
Davidoff.
even love Gurkha because he's all equal to everybody. So.
He wouldn't go that far down.
Oh, you won't? Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, guys, I gotta jump off. I gotta do some stuff before work
Yeah.
tomorrow. So
It was the
Yeah,
Gurkha
it's
talk, wasn't
11:09,
it?
so let's call it a day from here, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a good night, everybody. From
Good night,
those people
everybody.
who's new to the SoySauceAssassin channel, I love to interact with you guys. You know, leave a comment in the SoySauceAssassin channel, even though you're not part of the group. You can still interact. I will still respond to whatever I see, and then join us in the shows.
Hold
Get
on.
to know us. Get to know us. Subscribe. I don't
Hold
know
on,
what
hold
the
on.
thumbs up. Nobody ever does that anymore.
Just
so,
Subscribe.
Just for Damon Jones, if he's going to Chicago to meet up, you need to go hit Biggs, bro. That's the premier place to go in
Yep.
Chicago.
All right. So yeah, and we'll do more update, and I'll continue to drink those coffee until I no longer sleep until Saturday, and then I'll keep you guys updated as soon as I get more updated from Tim, or Tim can update you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys Saturday to kind of prep you guys up for the show on Sunday.